Well, hello there. I'm DJ Than from Fairbanks, Alaska. This is Axes, Picks, Claw, Hammers, and Footstools, your favorite radio show. You didn't know? Well, now you know. This is the place to go when it comes to rock and roll and all variations of such. So what happens here on Axes, Picks, Claw, Hammers, and Footstools is that we are the idealized radio station, the radio station that I wish that existed, but now it does. So, my wishes come true. Rock and roll dreams come true. Well, what do we got going on right now here at Axes, Picks, Claw, Hammers, and Footstools? Well, you can tell by the t-shirts. This is kind of an auspicious occasion here at Axes, Picks, Claw, Hammers, and Footstools. It is our 700th video. A little less than a year and a half. We're moving. Clipping right along. Finding our stride, finding our, getting our mojo. Anyway, speaking of mojo, Richard Thompson, RT is the greatest living guitarist, singer, songwriter. And that's a hill I'm willing to die on. I've seen the man twice. I wish to see him at least once more as a bucket list thing. Both times I saw him solo acoustic. I would love to see him with the Richard Thompson band. We shall see. We shall see. Here's hoping. Rock and roll wishes come true. All right. So yes, I've got two cuts. Two cuts from the man, the master, the maestro, the god himself, Richard Thompson. First off, we got from the Acoustic Classics album from 2014. This is one of his independently released things that all the money goes right to Richard, which is where it belongs. Beeswing, which is a lovely, delicate, shatteringly depressing ballad. Talk about melancholy. And then we got from the live Celtschmerz, Live UK 1998. We have a rippin' acoustic live version of Wall of Death. And no need to, don't waste your time on the other rides. This is the closest to being alive. You've got to listen to Richard Thompson's The Wall of Death. And stick around, it's coming. So first off, from the Acoustic Classics release from 2014, Richard Thompson, Beeswing.
I was 19 when I came to town. They called it the summer of love. They were burning babies, burning flags, the hawks against the doors. I took a job in the steamy down on Cotton Street. I fell in love with a laundry girl who was working next to me. Well, she was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, well, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. And you wouldn't want me any other way. Brown hair zigzag around her face, and a look of half surprise, like a fox caught in the headlights. There was animal in her eyes. She said, young man, oh, can't you see I'm not the factory kind? If you don't take me out of here, I'll surely lose my mind. Well, she was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine that I'm a crushing where she lay. She was a lost child, well, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. And you wouldn't want me any other way. lamps and pots and knives wherever we went. And I said that we might settle down, get a few acres dark, fire burning in the hearth and babies on the road. She said, oh man, you foolish man, it surely sounds like hell. You might be lord of half the world, you're not on me as well. Well, she was a rare thing, fine as a breeze away, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, well, she was running wild. She says there's no price on love and stay, and you won't want me any other way. We was camping down the Gala one time, the work was pretty good. She thought we shouldn't wait for the frost, and I thought maybe we should. We was drinking more in those days, and temperatures to pledge. And like a fool I let her run with a rambling knees. Now the last I had, she's sleeping rough, back on the Derby beat, while tossing her hip pocket, and all found at her feet. And they say she even married once a man named Robert Brown, but in a gypsy caravan was too much settling down. And they say her flower is faded now, hard weather and hard boots, but maybe that's just the price you pay for the change you refuse. Well, she was a rare thing, fine as a bee's away, and I miss her more than ever words could say. If I could just taste all of her wildness now, if I could hold her in my arms today, well, I wouldn't want her any other way.
As long as there's no price to love, I'll stay. You wouldn't want me any other way. Can't pin some people down. You heard of a rambling man? Beeswing was a rambling gal. Just a rambling gal. RT! Richard Thompson! 700th video. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Excuse me, I'm gonna pat myself on the back. All right, enough. Enough. Never enough. Rock and roll, never enough. This is Celtschmerz, live in the UK, 1998. The Wall of Death. Richard Thompson.
Time do one we know. It's been a great audience. Thank you very much. Well done, the chaps.
Richard Thompson, Celtschmerz, Live UK 1998, Wall of Death. Yeah! Hey, the line I was thinking about from Beeswing is that, I guess that's just the price you pay for the chains that you refuse. Okay. Shattering. Breaks you down, leaves you in a crumpled heap. Richard Thompson, man, turn of the phrase, turn of the tide, dimming of the day. The man is awesome and a god in every way. I'm DJ Than from Fairbanks, Alaska. This is Axes, Picks, Clawhammers, and Footstools 700th video. Oh, yeah. Thank you for tuning in and turning on with me here in the now that we share, the endless now, as we continue adding on to the eternal playlist, brick by brick by brick. We are there together. Give me an amen. Axes, Picks, Clawhammers, and Footstools.